Hello everyone, YouTube viewers out there. Well, I just did this, just felt like doing this DS rant right now because I was like looking in all them videos of YouTube and and there's like people that are like, there's some people, like the DS Lite for example, there are a lot of people that likes that, but I know a lot of people as well that prefers their DS original. I'll tell you why right now. And in my honest opinion, that's what I have. I do not have a DS Lite though. I do want it, but I'm okay with this DS as well. First of all, there are a lot of people saying, of course, the DS Lite is more smaller, more slimmer, fits in your hand perfectly, brighter screen. It looks cooler though. But the buttons, I don't know if most of you have noticed, but I prefer I heard from some viewers saying that the DS original has a longer life lasting component inside, and not just that, but the buttons of the DS original, as you see right here, they're way better because look, the select and the start button, they're more comfortable to hold. The select and start button in the DS Lite, they're like very small in one side, and I remember I bought the DS Lite before I got my own DS, like back last year in 2007. Um, sometimes when I was trying, I have to press the start button when I was playing Pokemon in order to save the game, and trust me, I do not like pressing that button. The start and the select button has got to be the most crappiest button I ever experienced of the DS Lite. That's the flaw. That's the flaw of it. Because every time I touch it, it's kind of uncomfortable. Like my finger's not really like small enough to touch it sometimes. It's so uncomfortable. The start and select button here on the regular DS is way better. So like I said, that's if anybody says that the DS Lite is better than the original in all kinds of ways, then in my humble opinion, you're wrong. Because the DS and the DS Lite has some cons and pros. Like for example, of course I told you the DS Lite is smaller, more comfortable, fits in your pocket and all that stuff. There are a lot of good things of the DS Lite. Too bad I cannot afford a DS Lite, so I got myself an original DS instead. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I have a photo of a kitty cat on it, saying the word Denox, but it's getting all faded out. I'm gonna have to take it out soon. But yeah, there are people arguing about, yo, the DS original is a piece of crap because now it's so big and fat and whoever has a DS regular is missing out. I mean, the DS and the DS Lite are no are not are all pretty much the same. Only of those new features that they have. They're no different. Not like the DS Lite, you could play games that you cannot play in the original DS because you could play the exact same games. Even the games that are coming out in the future, you can still play on the original DS. That's what I'm saying. It's the good about it, you could economize $50 because I got this for $80 in GameStop. And the new DS Lite, I think it costs like 130 something, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty a lot. Almost all of my friends, almost everyone, every DS owners I know has the Lite. Not many people has the original. If I'm gonna get a DS Lite, I still want to stay with this DS. That's all I'm saying, because I'm kind of a Game Boy collector. I have both the Game Boy Advance and the SP, the Game Boy Color. I still need the Game Boy regular and the that I used to have a long time ago. But I'm not talking about that. Let me finish this up now. So what else I have to say about the DS? Of course, you cannot play any old Game Boys in any of the two. I know a person that thinks that you can play old Game Boy games here, but that's a lie. You cannot play old Game Boy games here. Well, and pretty much that's all I have to say because I'm not doing a rant that's taking more than 10 minutes or so. But I just want you to know that there are that I like both the DS equally. I don't like the DS Lite more than the DS. I like them equally. In their own unique ways. The good about this DS, it has longer lasting time. Um, like for example, it could probably last for over, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. The buttons are better here. It except for like the A and the B buttons when I'm playing Mario Kart DS. Probably the DS Lite feels a little better. But I always tell you, the select and the start button are way better here. So yeah, they're pretty much the same. So don't worry if you cannot afford a DS Lite. You could buy the original, and it's all pretty much the same, and you could save up a few money. But you could still get a DS Lite because I tell you it's pretty cool, and it feels better. But you know, that's all in my opinion. Take care, God bless, and when you guys can, please check out my websites, um, the superdenox.bravehost.com. I'm gonna be posting up new pictures soon of from MS Paint. I'm still trying to learn Photoshop. I still need the activation of the program. I'm probably gonna take a class of that later on. And that's pretty much. Oh, and the new anime stories such as Catmaline's Diary and Daily Habit. I'm gonna be explaining all that in my next video later on. So I hope you stick tuned to that, and if you want to subscribe to me so you can find out more about me, you can do as well. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.